So Chairman Wontumi ne Exim Bank case no abusuya, there is much interesting moments ahead. Na Chairman Wontumi obeka ya court grante no say one the Attorney General ni EOCO omonkotena se omonkotena negotiation table ne so na say enkomotwetwe enkoso plea bargain no 30 million Exim Bank fraud no negotiations no enkoso nti na same ho ye ba eba be breaki update ne bi de maamo a say court ne kura san so twe embre ne ko akire say onya abotre na one Attorney General enkasa na ene Black Rasta at the submission be about to the catch them saha conserve baby update be a shebia no ye betwe at the abrem negotiations are kosono abusuya EOCO according to EOCO for ne de allegedly omo tra omo no ni plea bargain bia and EOCO nso under Attorney General and Attorney General so no wa reject what this be say enti no utie Black Rasta ne nsema ka Black Rasta se Chairman Wontumi ne de Exim Bank case no according to Attorney General no investigations ko so ye bisa Chairman Wontumi say 30 million no away what fat sika bi or the receipt fake receipt bi akwa akwaji sika Chairman Wontumi denies or no there sika bi ango no yes sika bi anko ye fraud bia na afi de eba ne sen e na oba be ye plea bargain nti no Chairman Wontumi secretly sa anim so yi embo emfa ba bia aha ene de mama no ne plea bargain na opportunity na court ne demand no according to EOCO ene Attorney General no case no omo de omo se omo nje sika bia kwa na obekwa akodem momi yanko na yenkonkotie ensema course no ye ba ye de aka abeto am so na ansa na ebekọ no Ghana ha se open computer papa and a laptop papa na we use Abura Perosi computers and accessories ho and abenya laptop papa na we use in the location enya ira kwan o Kumasi Buo Chrome Estate Eli Fre number ya eguye screen ni ase yembonra yensem ye ba ye de aka ebeto am so.
Watch this. EOCO not ready for Chairman Wontumi plea deal. Who is Chairman Wontumi? Bernard Entry Bosiakun is his name. He's the Ashanti Regional Chairman of the NPP. His name is Chairman Wontumi. This was a man who at the time said he was richer than everybody in Ghana. In fact, he was going to buy Chelsea Football Club at a time that unprofessional haircuts were being meted out to Ghanaians who had retired by unprofessional barbers in barbering saloons that were not registered. Very unprofessional. From when they started giving retirees unprofessional haircuts, some of them have become bald-headed from that time till now. Some have visited early graves, and those who are lucky to be alive would have to wait another 65 years before they can get the money that they have given to the country. Oh, what a terrible, dangerous irony. A man has retired. He's about 70 years old. He has given his money to the state to buy bonds, government bonds. Government comes out to say, you know what? Government is broke. Your country is broke. So we will use your money to fix the country. You will get your money. We know you are 75 in the next 60 years, but that is okay. By what time you would only be about 135 years. That is okay. After all, there was Methuselah at a time. There was also Moses at a time. Once you are a very religious people, pray that you become the Methuselahs and the Moseses of this time so you can live long enough to be able to get back your money from the government. When it was time, my brother, my sister, for retribution, better still, time for accountability. Some of them have run away to America, grabbed a green card, and shamelessly sitting down there and reading the Bible, claiming to be witch-hunted. This is Chairman Wontumi. He was one of the very arrogant guys during the reign of the NPP. He showed gold on TV. This was the guy who was said to be engaged in serious galamsey, illegal mining, bringing in Chinese people to destroy our flora and fauna. Allegedly, my brother, my sister. In those days, he was untouchable. Power is truly transient. Today is like a chicken. He's running around like a headless jack. He's at the mercy of the law. It's time for the chickens to come home to brood. My brother, my sister, this is Chairman Wontumi, a.k.a. Bernard Enchibos Siakon. He's been going to court. The last time we saw him in court, after coming out of the courtroom, he touched the dirty soil and licked it. As to what that means, only his juju men or spiritualists would be able to explain that. This is Chairman Wontumi. Now, Chairman Wontumi ran to the courthouse after he failed to grab a deal with the Attorney General and the Minister for Justice, one Dominic Akuritinga Ayine. My brother, my sister, he went to the court and wanted a plea deal. He had been told straight away by the Zwarungu boy that I am not cutting any deals. It is the court that you have to go to and ask for a plea deal. When we are asked, we would have an answer. Well, the decision is very simple. EOCO is not ready for a plea deal. Period. EOCO works under the Attorney General and the Minister for Justice. My brother, my sister, and it's very simple. We are not ready for any plea deal. Now, what kind of plea deal is this man here called Chairman Wontumi looking for? The once very arrogant guy, now turned a headless jack. What kind of deal is Chairman Wontumi looking for? Do we know? Come here. Run the doors here. Watch this. Hey! NPP Ashanti Regional Chairman Bernard Enchibos Siakon. Chairman Wontumi is seeking a plea deal with the Attorney General regarding an alleged 30 million Ghana cedi fraud case involving the Ghana Export-Import Bank. That's the Exim Bank. His defense team initiated negotiations over the following allegations. 1. Defrauding by false pretenses, fraudulently obtaining 14.3 billion Ghana cedis in 2018 intended for large-scale agricultural projects, and the Wontumi Farms Limited, which prosecutors allege yielded no actual farming activities or machinery purchases. When investigators went there, they only found a tractor, very old. In fact, even the manufacturers were so angry when they were told that that tractor was still sitting in Ghana. It had not been in operation for more than 10 years. The last time anybody drove any such model of that tractor was probably 30 years ago. But in Ghana, when forensics were done on the tractor, the last time anybody ever drove it was beyond 10 years. Yet Wontumi had it on his farm, and he said that it broke down whilst they were working. Now, it was said that he took 14 million and over Ghana cedis to start that farm. What was the farm all about? He was supposed to move people from the Galamsey field so that they will get alternative employment or jobs. Can I say that again? Now, the king of Galamsey, as was purported by Professor Kwabena Frimpong Boateng in his expose, I prefer to call it an expose. My brother, my sister, at the same time, went to the Exim Bank when his party was in power to claim money, to take illegal miners away from our water bodies so they will be employed on the farms. He took the money. My brother, my sister, and he went to establish a mysterious farm and brought a tractor that was last driven over 10 years back, that manufacturers were even angry that there was even a figment of that tractor in Ghana. It had long gone out of extinction. Investigators realized that he was taking Ghana for a joke. And when he was asked if he had been able to harvest anything, no harvest, nothing was ever planted, my brother, my sister, he took Ghana for a ride under the sleepy president, that dwarf. Now, forgery, presenting a forged receipt to Exim Bank officials to secure an additional 4 million Ghana cedi facility. He still had the effrontery to go back to Exim Bank with a fake receipt according to investigators. Because his party was in power, nobody could challenge him. And he got back 4 million Ghana cedis. Money laundering, now benefiting from funds allegedly acquired through these fraudulent means. He got the money and he used it for whatever. Interestingly, when investigators looked at how he spent part of this money, you know what? He bought an excavator. What are you going to do with an excavator on a farm? What are you bulldozing? Do you need an excavator? To excavate is different from bulldozing. My brother, my sister, today when we talk about excavators in Ghana, basically it's all about galamsey. Of course, could be used in other engineering, things, works, services. But Chairman Wontumi, we're told by investigators that he took part of the money to buy excavators. To do what? More of the things that he went to Exim Bank to lie that he was trying to salvage. So you see, you create a virus. The virus is killing people. Then you go behind it and create an antivirus and ask people to buy the antivirus whilst you are busily creating more viruses that can defeat this antivirus for yet another antivirus to be brought, and that cycle continues. Flip. This is Chairman Wontumi. Now, he caused financial loss to the state, according to investigators. Now, accumulating a total liability and interest that now exceeds 30 million Ghana cedis. The Accra High Court approved the commencement of plea negotiations between the Attorney General and his legal team to explore a potential settlement. But dash it away. Now, my brother, and come here, watch this. Hey! Chairman Wontumi quickly went to court. The court said, okay, go and talk to the Attorney General. Information reaching me is that Capo di Tutti Capi, one Raymond Archer, and his EOCO outfit, they are not interested in any plea deal. And the reason is simple. We investigated this guy for over 1 year. He never came out to say or to agree that he was wrong. Now that we've been able to trace, to find out where the money is, and we are frozen the account, and we can just go and take back the money, he is coming back to say he wants a plea deal. It's an insult to our investigation. It's like a man who is hiding from you, and you tell him, I know where you are hiding. Better come out from your hiding place if you want peace. He refuses to come out. You trace him all the way to his hideout. Nab him. Now he says, oh, he wants a plea deal. No, you will be beaten to pulp. This is what is happening to Chairman Wontumi. What is the Attorney General going to say? Will they end up giving him a deal? But EOCO, in his own judgment, thinks that he's been taken for a ride by Wontumi for far too long. He must pay back all the money plus interest or go to jail and suffer in there whilst other allegations and charges are about to be pronounced on him properly. What do you think? Should he get a plea deal? Should he not? Should he face the full rigors of the law? Your guess is as good as mine. It's the Black Pot, aka Kukushonemo, where we speak truth to power. And remember, this is the home of exclusives. Story number 3. Watch this. Koka rushed to hospital after threats and arrest. Wow. Threats and arrest. Oh my God. Now, who is this gentleman called Koka? How many of us know him? Koka, my brother, my sister, he's the guy with the head of Medusa. I love him. Shiny, bald head, very handsome. When I grow, I would like to be like this guy in appearance. Nice looking. Now, depending on his mood, he can look like just anything. Yes? This is Koka. Now, Koka are his initials for a very beautiful name that he has. Oh, yes. He is called, and I need you to open your ears and listen. Kweku Osei Kuranchi. Yes. That's him. Kweku Osei Kuranchi Asiedu. It's a beautiful name. There's no John in it. There is no Elijah in it. There is no foreign name in it. That is why I say it's a very beautiful name. Kweku Osei Kuranchi Asiedu. Very beautiful name. This is the guy. He's called Koka. He's quite vociferous. He seems to be working for the office of the former Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Mahama Baumia. We have seen him time and again show a lot of reverence and a lot of respect to this man, and we are told that he is in his team. He's been a thorn in the flesh of Kennedy Japan. He's been able to get Kennedy Japan to flare up and become a wild animal. He told us that Kennedy Japan has had his head split into two on the surgeon's table in America. That is why Kennedy Japan goes crazy time after time. He is not normal, and that is bitter. These were the two things he told Kennedy Japan, and Kennedy can never forgive him. He says, you are in the backyard of my competitor, Dr. Mahama Baumia. So that means he's the one supporting you to come and insult me that I'm a madman and that I am bitter. They've been going to and fro, and he seems to have the upper hand because anytime he unleashes a salvo, Kennedy Japan is unable to stand that, and he will come out and back from morning till night. This is Koka. Sometimes he can get violent. We see him beating the car in anger. My brother, every demonstration that the NPP has had in recent times, you will see him there. Probably he's looking for a political office. This is Koka, angrily pushing away all police and beating the bonnet of the car with his bare hands, daring the driver to move forward. Later he explained to us that the driver threatened that he was going to run him over with his car, and he was daring him to do that. My brother, my sister, life is just one. If he had run him over, he would have died and would never be alive again to fight. Maybe other people would. My brother, my sister. So the police restrained him, spoke to him, and took him away. My brother, Koka, somewhere in May, went all the way to the offices of EOCO, Economic and Organized Crime Office. At the time, Raymond Archer was quite fresh in the office. And then he went there, angrily, he threatened the boss of EOCO. What did he say? Do you remember? Watch this.
I know why you stay. You are laughing. Yes, you are there mocking us. You are mocking us today. We know you. You are there mocking us. You are there mocking us. That time will come. That time will come. That time will come. Your friend is saying, Remonacha, all these people and your personal vendetta. Say police need to catch them and say, oh my chance man, because you're in here or moving here or better. And I'm the person the man is here. It was a reset. The process is not done. The process will be formatting. But the formatting process When we know you, we bring you out of your room for judgment. If you are here, we will the former.
It's clear. Very clear. We know you. We know where you live. We know where you live. You are there laughing at us. You are there mocking us. We will come for you. And then later, when the newsman caught up with him, he asked him, what did you mean by what we're saying? He said, no, this NDC guys say they are doing what? Resetting. When we come, we will do formatting. And by formatting, we know where they are. We will bring them out. And then we will show them. Wow. So the two matched. We know where you are. We will come for you. And twice. And then, when he was being interviewed, he repeated the same thing. We know where they live. They said they are resetting. We will reformat. Yes, we will format. We know where they are. So we will bring them out. For what? Justice. What is justice? So EOCO boss had his attention drawn to this. And said, well, we live in a country of laws. Why not? At the time, it wasn't mentioned that this was the thing. Till we broke it yesterday. My brother, my sister, formal complaint was made to the CID. Koka was invited. And he explained whatever it was. He was let out on self-recognizance bail. And then police have been looking for him to arrest. Because he was not going back to the police. You know, the matter when they give you self-recognizance bail, you are supposed to be reporting. He allegedly was not going back to the police. And on the day of the demonstration, investigators knew that he would come. And there he was. The demonstration that they promised to give drug addicts 150 Ghana cedis so they could go and eat banku. The demonstration that they gave apeteshi, free flow, to demonstrators to drink and misbehave. Now the youth would have to understand that these are the people who bring drugs to our ghetto. The more drugs we use, the better it is for them. My brother, my sister, it is what it is. Koka is a very vociferous brother. He's an artist manager. He managed Ohima Mercy some time ago. And they have some big issues. Ohima Mercy was even looking for him to arrest. I think he was arrested and all that. He's a very controversial person. My brother, my sister, he was arrested by EOCO. EOCO picked him up and handed him over quietly to the CID. Today, Koka was supposed to go to court. He looked left. He looked right. Hey. What he said has been played back to him. It's clear that he threatened Raymond Archer. They will format the reset. And then they would go after them because they know where they are. Bring them out for justice. And for him, justice is... so simple. CID picked him up. Let's go to court. They were taking him to court for speedy trials. All of a sudden, he said his arm was feeling like he was getting a stroke. His arm. Then he changed the right to the left. That here. Ah, Insa. Ajay. And one of the policemen jokingly asked, see, then he added his leg. Police people decided to ignore the theatrics because this is a theater person. He's been involved in movies and theater arts and all that. And they know him. From right hand all the way to the left hand. And then all of a sudden he added the leg and he started hopping like a caricature. Hey, when I saw the footages, I just shook my head. And in the voice of Lewin, I said, I can't think madness. I can't think far. All of a sudden, he broke down and said his arm, he couldn't move it. He couldn't. It became stiff like Bishop Okala. Like that. And they carried him all the way to the hospital. As we speak, Koka is in the hospital, waiting for the doctor to come and give him a POP for the left arm and the leg. Maybe later they will add the POP to the right arm. My prayer is that, and I know that he will be fine. And we would have to account for our utterances, account for our actions. For now, the moment police told him, let's go to court. Come, Yanko. Where were the NPP Bankun eaters who were given 150 and a petition to drink and misbehave? They had all gone home. Oh, let's go to court. Yanko. He looked right. There was no Chairman Wontumi. He looked around. He couldn't find Afenyo marking. He looked up in the sky. Maybe they were dropping like Jesus. It's time for the transfiguration. Moses would have to be here. Elijah would have to be here. He couldn't see Elijah. He couldn't see Moses. And as a theater man, I think he was smart. He was getting a stroke. And by our laws, health first. So they carried him all the way to the hospital. And he arrived at the hospital. My brother, my sister, a few people went to visit him. And from afar, he had a bottle of chilled drink sitting on the table to calm down the stroke. Our prayer is that he will return. And when he does, the hands of the clock of justice will continue to tick and talk and tick and talk and tick and talk. A bold man like this banging cars and threatening people that they will... You should be bold enough to face the result of your consequences and your actions. I beg your pardon. We wish him all the best. This will not stop the wheel of justice from grinding. Is the black pot.
So, Abusia, we need and some so our political highway. So, Chairman Wontumi and SEC and Nason, Ayesh, na o GDB say a plea bargaining deal no, a bekoye ediaman, but right now no, Nusu ena etno. Nensa or the ball from EOCO we the 20 touch them as no, Abusia, and Kwankusiaga. Yabedamase, some of Japan Coco teaser and some way at my aha, a gossip politics TV so, Madamase.